Alright y'all, so in today's video we're going to be seeing which JoJo game on Roblox is the best. So what I'm going to be doing is finding the 3 best JoJo games and rating them to see which one is the best and which one y'all should be playing. With these 3 games I'm going to be rating them in the factor of graphics, enjoyability, PvP, and PvE. And whichever one in the end of the video has the highest score will be declared the best JoJo game in my opinion, of course. So without further ado, we're going to have to be starting off with the first and probably father of all JoJo games on Roblox, YBA. Alright, as you can see, we are now inside of YBA, and the first thing we're going to be rating is the graphics. I mean, just look at it, bro. Look how festive it is, bro. They really took the time to update the entire map with snow and Christmas lights just because it's December, bro. Like, bro, just look how chill this looks, bro. They got a whole restaurant just chilling right here, bro. Like, I could really just take a seat and just chill. See, bro, look at the hospitality, bro. I got a cup of tea immediately, bro. Like, let me drink that real quick. Bro, like, look at that sun ray, bro. You can't tell me they don't look beautiful. Like, look at this, bro. Look like a major light skid right now. What the hell? Damn, bro, I'm on the roof and y'all still can't see everything on this map, bro. That's just to go to show how big this map is. So yeah, they definitely took time and a lot of effort to make this. But besides all that, bro, the map is not the only thing in this game that has good graphics. Bro, the stands in this game look crazy. Just here, let me show y'all a few. So this is the stand I got right now. Obviously, it's just a little shiny the world. But I'm gonna just show y'all some of the attacks for the stands I have just to show y'all the graphics. So with all that being said, I'm going to have to give YBA graphics a solid 8.5 out of 10. But now that we've rated the graphic, it is time to rate the PvE. PvE standing for player versus enemy, so fighting bosses and whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, I feel like it goes to show this game has some crazy bosses in it. These bosses going from Dio to JoJo to all the way to Diavolo. And of course, with these bosses, they all have their specific stands and they all do their own moves. So Diavolo, you're supposed to be the mafia boss, bro. Like, what's going on? Damn.
2 hours later. 1 eternity later.
Oh, it's not over yet. But as you know, if you're fighting Diavolo, he can use his King Crimson Future Sight on you as well as his other moves. So if you're fighting JoJo, he'll use his Time Stop on you and his Star Platinum Rage. But as you just saw, all the bosses, you know, pretty basic. And you can't really mess up NPC bosses. So overall, I'm gonna have to give YBA bosses a solid 8 out of 10. Alright, now that we've done the PvE, now it's time to talk about the PvP aspect of YBA. And I don't know if y'all know this already, bro, but the PvP in YBA, in my opinion, is amazing. The fighting styles in this game and all the different stands, it's made for PvP, bro. Especially with the PvP modes and arena and as well as the steel ball run race, bro. You can't get bored of it. Like, bro, just look at some of these stands in action, bro. Like, they look so cool and they're just so fun to use. And like I said, bro, there's a ton of fighting styles in this game, going from spin to boxing to hamon. And bro, with that, I could have Touch Act 4 with the spin moves, bro. That would be completely OP. And I like how they make even the weak stands OP. Like, bro, you wouldn't think Mista's guns would be OP, but bro, let me tell you, Mista's guns in this game are crazy overpowered. They're actually one of the most frequently used stands for PvP in the game. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give PvP and YBA a solid 9 out of 10. And last but not least, the enjoyability factor of YBA. Is YBA enjoyable for everyone? I'm gonna be blunt with y'all. YBA is a very easy game to get into. It's not very hard to understand. You just spawn in a map, you walk around, you find arrows, but before that, there's actually a story mode you can follow that's really easy. And as well as follow with the story mode, there is a prestige category. Obviously, as you can see, bro, I'm prestige 3 max level. Because, bro, once you beat the story mode one time, you can beat it 3 or 4 times. It's just really fun to play. And not to mention, the YBA storyline is actually following the part 5 story of Giorno. But instead of Giorno being the main character, you're the main character. So instead of Giorno being Diavolo, you beat Diavolo and get a Red Romero. And let alone with the main story mode, there's so many side quests in this game. Just to name a few, there's a Poochie Green Baby Sea Moon as well as Made in Heaven side quest and Dio's the World Over Heaven side quest, which is really hard to do, but trust me, bro, it's worth it. And like I said, bro, earlier, all you gotta do is walk around and find arrows. Like right here, you spawn in, you find an arrow, and you can use it on yourself to get any stand in the game. Because, bro, if you're a new player and you get hooked on this game, you would definitely rate this game 10 out of 10. But someone like me who's been playing the game for a long time, it kind of gets a little repetitive, so that's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Alright, the next JoJo game we're going to be rating is called A Universal Time, aka AUT. And I'm pretty sure we've all heard of AUT at one point. Obviously me, bro, I made many videos on it and I've grinded it hard. So I definitely think I have a good opinion on it. but you know, we gotta be fair. So the first thing we're gonna be grading it on is graphics. And since the game is PvP based, the map is made small, so there's always something happening. There's always like offensive capabilities. But bro, the main map might be a little bit small, but bro, the spin-off things this map has is crazy. There are so many hidden places in the map, bro. Just look at this, bro. You can't tell me the Saga Fair don't look glorious. And bro, since I have World Over Heaven, like bro, look at the trail my eyes leave, bro. That looks so nice. And bro, I can't get over my aura. It just looks insane. Like, as you can see right here, there's a hidden cave with lava in there, bro. You just know it looks crazy. And just look at the graphics on the NPC, bro. This sword looks crazy. But let's go inside to see a new terrain. Damn, bro, this looks insane. And bro, these graphics go to every single stand, bro. Every one of the stands in the game has good graphics. Some of the more graphically like enhanced stands are King Crimson with, you know, the bites that does cutscene. As you can see on the screen right now, it looks amazing. As well as Star Platinum, bro. There's countless beatdowns in this game as well. Like JoJo's beatdown, as you can see on the screen, looks so crazy. So overall, I'm gonna have to rate the AUT graphics. It's still a 10 out of 10. So with that being said, the next category we're going to be rating AUT on is PvE. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the PvE inside of AUT is kind of a lackluster. There isn't as many bosses as you would find in other games, but there's definitely a lot of bosses in this game. And obviously, bro, a common trend with these games is adding Dio. So one of the main bosses inside of AUT is Dio inside of the old Joestar mansion, bro. You can't tell me that's not hard. And bro, look at him, bro. He's just lurking. He's just waiting for someone to go pick a fight with him. Bro, he took a seat mid-fight, bro. Let's fight, bro. Oh, okay, he's getting his hits in. Oh, chill. Alright, so as you can see with this beautiful scenery in the background, we're going to be rating the AUT PvP. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this PvP in AUT does not disappoint. AUT probably has some of the cleanest PvP I've ever used in a Roblox game. Especially considering it's with JoJo stands and not usually hand-to-hand combat. And in my opinion, it looks cleaner than YBA's PvP. They're both really good, but in terms of just looking better, I think AUT just takes the cake on that. Like, bro, you have stands at AUT not even from JoJo. That is crazy. Like, bro, as I'm talking, this guy unleashed Made in Heaven, bro. Like, look at the sun and the moon, bro. It looks crazy. Like, bro, in this game, you have sword users, stand users, gun users, different type of kunai users. Like, bro, it's just insane, the PvP, like, range that is in this game. Like, bro, this game even has its own custom Star Platinum and the world. As you can see right here, this is the custom Star Platinum. While during Made in Heaven, bro, it looks so cool. Like, bro, this game is crazy, bro. You just saw that Spice Snake attack. It looked insane. I don't want no problems, bro. Get away from me. Get away. So overall, I'm gonna have to rate the AUT PvP experience a solid. I'm gonna have to rate it a solid 9 out of 10, to be honest. It's really, really good, but obviously where it's strong, it also has its own fallbacks, with, as in like variety and modes. It just kind of gets boring after a while. So yeah, overall, I'm gonna have to rate AUT PvP a solid 9 out of 10. But now on to the final category of AUT. Is AUT enjoyable for everybody? And I'm gonna give this one straight up blunt, bro. Yes, AUT is another game that is very beginner friendly. All you have to do, just like WebBay, is you spawn in. You can literally walk over here to the beach and just find meteorites all over the floor and open them for arrows to get a stand. Obviously, for some of the better stands, you do have to grind a little bit and do quests, which is expected. Like, to get the world, you can't just get straight up base the world as you can in WebBay. You have to actually get Shadow Dio to actually upgrade it to get the world. As from the world, you can actually upgrade it to get the world over heaven. So it gives you a lot to do. But if you don't want to do all that, there is a lot of base stands you can just get regularly that are really cool just to use by themselves. And unlike YBA, this game doesn't have a strict story mode, so you can't spawn in and do like a story mode. You kind of just spawn in and just play for fun, which honestly makes it a little easier, obviously, since you don't have to follow a set quest. You can kind of just do whatever you want. So overall, I'm gonna have to rate this factor a solid 8 out of 10. But with all that being said about AT, now on to the next JoJo game. Alright, the next JoJo game we're going to be talking about is a JoJo game on Roblox called Sakura Stand. And this game actually has some really unique features to it that I'm about to tell you. But before I do any of that, the first thing I'm going to be rating the game on is graphics. Now, as you can see, the map is actually pretty nice looking, but definitely not as nice looking as AUT or YBA. And the map is also probably a quarter of the size of both. As you can see by just walking around, the map itself is actually, you know, it is really, really nice. As you can see, like, it looks really nice at nighttime, but it's just not that much to it. It's really just this is the whole map basically right here. Like, you can literally walk around the entire map in the span of maybe like a minute. Like, it's this corner to that corner at the end. You can literally see the end of the map. So yeah, the map definitely doesn't have enough to show for it having top tier graphics, but you know, the looks to it aren't that bad either. And as I was about to say earlier, this JoJo game is really unique because it's the only JoJo game with devil fruits in it. Yes, bro, you heard that right. Devil fruits, the ones from One Piece. The known devil fruits that I know are in this game are the Mochi Mochi fruit, the Bari fruit, aka the barrier fruit, and the bomb fruit. Like, bro, look at this, bro. I could literally turn on observation hockey, bro. You can't tell me that's not fire. But with that, you know, obviously with all the barrier attacks and the bomb attacks, this game is just really cool. On top of all the devil fruits, they actually have more stands. Some of the, you got your average stands in there, golden experience, star platinum, you name it, it's probably there. One thing I could say about the stands is, yes, there is a decent amount of them, but they could add a lot more. But yeah, overall I'm gonna have to give the graphics inside of Soccer Stand a solid 7.5 out of 10 because they're pretty decent, but I would not say they're on the same level as AUT. Alright, the next thing we're going to be rating this game on is the PvP aspect of the game. I'm going to be quite honest with you, the PvP aspect in this game is actually not that bad. I wouldn't say it's just as good as YBA, but it's actually really cool for what it is. It's definitely closer to AUT than YBA, but still good. You are able to do some pretty decent combos, but you know, I feel like certain stands and just the number of stands just definitely limits the PvP potentials you can have. Just someone with the noobs like this guy whose skill can most likely beat me with my mochi attacks purely because my mochi attacks run out and they take so long to cool back up. But you know, just because there's lack of stands doesn't mean there's lack of variety. At least there is some pretty good fighting styles. You know, these fighting styles could be vampirism, hamon, as well as spin, which is actually pretty cool. And for me personally, bro, I think I'm gonna try to learn spin because spin is OP. Obviously right here you can see the little PvP area they put in the game, and even though there's not that many stands in the game, the PvP still plays out really well. As you can see right here, doing combos with mochi isn't impossible or with anything, like, you know, it's not that hard, but it's definitely not as clean as per se AUT, where it feels super nice to do combos and it feels like, you know, you're doing good crazy damage. But with that being said, overall I'm going to have to give the PvP aspect inside of this game a solid 7 out of 10. Because the PvP itself was good, but there's just not enough PvP possibilities. Like, there's not enough stands or devil fruits in the game to keep somebody on it all the time. Alright, the next rating we're going to be rating on this game is PvE. And to be quite honest about the PvE, bro, it's kind of a lackluster. The most you'll find walking around the map is probably a chariot requiem that kind of just walks around aimlessly, which is kind of boring. And an overpowered Jotaro Kujo that just obliterates everybody. That is basically impossible to tank in a 1v1. And as well as that, the bots just don't have that cool of a moveset. And they're not really that advanced either. The AI is just not that good, to be honest. They fight like amateurs, but they just have a lot of HP, so it's hard to kill them. So with that being said, there's not much to say about the bosses in this game. You don't really get that much from the bosses unless you're doing something for a specific mission. And most people don't even fight the bosses. They usually just fight each other right here in the arena. So yeah, overall, I'm gonna be honest, this is a quick one, but I'm gonna have to rate the PvP in Sakura Stand. I saw it like 5 out of 10. And as well as that, they can definitely add some cooler like One Piece bosses. Maybe like Katakuri would kind of make sense. And definitely adding maybe some more areas to the map. But the PvE aspect in this game is very much so slept on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Soccer Stand is a very enjoyable game, but there definitely is better alternatives out there. Me personally, I do think it's fun because I'm trying to get Awakened Mochi no Mi, but besides that, if you're just trying to get some regular stands, it's not that fun. It's definitely easy and it's not that hard. Basically what I'm trying to say is, unless you're grinding for a stand, you wouldn't really want to just play this game casually because there's just other alternatives that are just better. Those alternatives being like AUT or YBA that are just as easy in terms of getting a stand, and it's just not as fun, to be honest. Like I said earlier, there's just not that many stands in the game, and it just gets boring fast. And most of the stands in this game you can get in other things. The only reason I'm really playing this game is because it has devil fruits in it. And I do think it's cool and unique that they did that, because nobody else has done that before. But I definitely think if they're going to make that their main thing, they should definitely add more fruits. Like, bro, they don't even have the gum fruit in the game, bro. Like, come on now. Like, bro, if you're going to have devil fruits, you got to add the gum fruit. Especially in a game like this, it would probably be so cool to use. But yeah, overall, this game is beginner friendly, but it definitely does get boring fast if you're not grinding for something. Okay, so with the scores tallied up, and in my opinion, of course, the best JoJo game on Roblox has to be Your Bizarre Adventure. And hold on. I know if you're AUT stan or if you really like soccer, then just hear me out, bro. None of the games in this video I think are trash. I do enjoy all these games. But bro, you gotta face the facts, bro. YBA is the best JoJo game. It's got the most players, the most stands. Like, come on, bro. It's in the pudding. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna have to ask you to like the video if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and join the Discord link in the description. And if you like my opinion, bro, please hit that like button and comment down below if you agree with me as well. But without further ado, I'm gonna see you all later.